Hello everyone. Today we'll take a look at a boss that gave me some nightmares. She's located in Act 3 in Utsal. We'll show you her moves and not bore people with the entire fight, as it's pretty long if your gear and build doesn't slap. Mine didn't when I fought her at least, so I took 6 or 7 minutes to actually kill her. Let's start with the moves, and we'll show them from what I consider to be the easiest moves to dodge to the worst offenders. Then after we are done, I let the clip of the fight playing so you see how the fight comes together. She does a few spear attacks that are pretty easy to dodge if you are paying attention. First, she yells one of the few lines: "Bow to your queen or die." The Viper strikes. And I will not relent. She also mixes a few very quick attacks. Those are pretty hard to dodge as everything is fast, but luckily the damage is not that great. She casts Poison Spear, then she yells, "Yomak take you or Serpent's Bite." You need to dodge this as it's well telegraphed and pretty slow. She's casting Lightning Spear when she yells Storm of Xopek or Xopek's Spear. It's a light attack that returns to her after it hits the wall of soldiers. So the best spot to be in for this is as far away as possible near the soldiers, so you don't have much spread on the spears when they actually return. When she sticks her spear into the ground, she makes a pool of poison and her moves change to the unarmed set. One of the best, or actually for you the worst moves, is when her soldiers thrust their spears forward in quick succession. Sometimes I manage to dodge them all, but sometimes it just kills me. A few tips here. Stick to one side of the arena as you have to dodge only one set of spears this way. This doesn't work in later stages of the fight though, when the soldiers come in closer, and you can dodge through that. Her very sneaky attack right after the spear, guys, leave you almost dead, is a burst of poisonous projectiles that are shot in quick succession. And depending on how you are positioned after the spear phase, you can take an entire volley of those projectiles in your face and die, of course. So be careful and try to dodge sideways or summon a ballista if you're a mercenary, as the thing blocks those shots but has a very thin collision, so you kinda need to be spot on with your positioning. The ballista needs to be exactly between you and the Viper. Then she does some huge AoE slam into the ground sometimes, and that hurts if it connects. Just recognize the attack and get some distance. And then there are these meteors that do fire and chaos damage. By the time you will fight her for the first time, you will most likely have 0 chaos resistance. At least I did. I was okay with fire, but got no chaos resistance. So in that phase, she first casts the fire meteors that are telegraphed by the small circles on the ground. You can easily dodge those. But then the purple, huge fucking chaos meteors come and it becomes a problem. Especially if there is more shit on the ground, like her own pool of poison, or can still damage her during that phase, by the way. So if your brain can manage dodging meteors and doing damage, go for it. But if you do that, it will get exponentially harder to see the purple circles. Anyway, this is it with the attacks, guys. A few more things here. From time to time the arena gets smaller as her soldiers close in on you. That makes the fights shittier because obviously you have less room to move. You'll have to dodge spears from both sides and the meteor phase will be criminal. And she bugs out from time to time. I don't even have a kill clip with her because I stopped recording after she bugged out on me 3 times in a row. And you can reset her only if you die. And you can only die by going near the soldiers, so they keep poking you with their spear until you die. It's kinda retarded, but it is what it is. I guess this bug is due to the fact that the arena gets smaller, but she still uses the old nav mesh and jumps outside. Then soldiers' collisions block her damage and prevents her from coming back. Yeah, it will get fixed, I'm sure. And this is it, guys. It's one of the hardest bosses of the game so far. The last boss of Act 3 is a complete pushover compared with her. No idea who balanced these bosses, but some of them are too easy and some bit overtuned. But I like it hard. And I leave you with that image. You are welcome. Until next time, take care and see ya.